everyone, Amy here. Today I'm going to do a haul video slash review of the recent tea tints I ordered. I ordered about 35 from 3 different places, so there's quite a lot of them to go through, so I hope you enjoy. Let's try to get this box. Wow. So these are all of them. I ordered quite a bit, so hopefully I don't go flying everywhere. There is a ton here. So I recently bought a bunch of new teas. I did a tea haul video of that, and then my tea cabinet was always kind of looking not the way I wanted it. I wanted to replace all the single lid containers with double lids. That way they could keep the leaves very fresh and well. So that kind of inspired me to do this big tea overhaul thing. Let's start off with the really pretty ones. I did stick my labels on them already, and they are filled with tea. But I have these wonderful tea tins by Nina Smoke. It is a French designer. This is actually her artwork that she printed on the tea. I guess she didn't do it. She got it professionally done. Yes, I think it was done by that place. But it's really lovely. I love the designs. I got this one. It came from France. It took about a week and a half to get here from France. And they were about $20 each. They are all gloss and sealed, and they have a removable lid, and then the lid on top is metal too. So that's holding my yellow rose of Texas tea. And then it has a very pretty kind of doily lace features with these ladies in pretty lace dresses, which is, you know, my style very much. This is the other one I got from her. This one has more of a pink tone and has lace and ribbon, and this girl holding a teacup with tea, but you can give it a lobotomy if you don't put it there correctly. So that's something not right. And then if you look at the seal right here, it goes from a very pink to a not so pink, but it does open, and you see the silver and the silver here. Really good. I really like the originality of them and the artwork. They hold about 4 ounces of tea, and that is obviously depending on what tea you have, how much that is. But I'll put a link to all these people down below. I like these. These are like the favorite ones I got. The next 3 I bought from Teavana. Now, I usually don't buy tea from Teavana. I just have a thing against their tea. I do think they're good for tea accessories. It's nice to be able to like hold the tea accessory in your hand and actually feel how big it is and how much liquid it takes up. So I think they're really good for that aspect of them. I got this one, which says longevity on top, and it has this white pattern on it, and I put my rose tea in there. Their lids are harder to get up and down. It does have a plastic stopper with the Japanese recycle, so I assume this is made in Japan since they bothered to put the kanji in there, and a lid on it. This is about a little bit more than 4 ounces, I think. But again, closing it is kind of harder than my other ones. It kind of, like if you push it down right away, it doesn't want to go because the air is trapped inside, but you got to kind of lessen it down, until it finally closes. This is kind of like the washi tape one. This seal does seem, it's not really glazed over, but it does seem like it'll hold for a bit. I guess if you play around with a lot, I don't think it would go. This one's one of the, I guess, earlier ones I bought from them. It has a black bottom, and this was another one, washi tape one. This is more fabric-y than this one feels, and the seam here is kind of not as good down. Like I feel like if I played with this a lot, it was going to come up. It still has the issue where pulling it up is tight and pulling it down is kind of tighter a bit. This is one of the more recent ones I got, and this one did have the Teavana mark on it because Teavana has to do that with everything and kind of ruin it, make it seem like you're walking advertising for a company you kind of don't like. So that kind of annoys me. Same thing, this is more like a paper one. Pulling it up is hard, and then pushing it down doesn't work sometimes. So you're going to have to work it. These are good. They are fine. They were about $10 each, I think. So pretty good in price. They were about the same as I found it online, and I didn't have to pay for shipping. But I don't like a lot of the designs they had, so I only bought 3, which are these 3s that I liked. This is holding my kukicha, and it's like so green and vibrant. It just kind of screamed out for kukicha. And it kind of has this damask on it that's hard in the light to see, but it's really nice. All the other ones I got from Rume. It is a Japanese company, though it was shipped from California. I did kind of have an issue with this shipping. They shipped everything in a priority mailbox. The packing inside was priority mail envelopes that were bubble wrap, so I kind of feel like they're using the system. Like, they give you the free envelopes to use shipping, not to be used as bubble wrap. So I kind of had an issue with that because I feel like that's not, like, they're too cheap to buy their own bubble wrap. And it just seemed kind of, ugh, not nice. We'll start off with the smallest and work the way up. As to the specific sizes, I'll put all the links below, kind of in general, where to get these from. If there was one in specific, you can ask me and we'll get to it. These were the smallest ones I got. These hold the husband's tea that he doesn't drink very much, but he wouldn't let me throw away. These also come up with a lid, which is much easier to open, probably due to their small size. This one does have the Japanese plastic recycling symbol and a bunch of little other symbols on it, and it's easy to open and close. This one said was to carry matcha, but again, this is kind of for the sample teas. I got it in this pink cherry blossom, kind of like this blue cherry blossom inspired one, and this one which has a bunch of fans on it. I could actually individually pick out what ones I wanted. This one is more for traveling, like when I bring tea to work all the time, and this is it. This one has a metal opening, slightly hard to get up, but it doesn't actually have a topper on it, so that can be bad, but I guess if you're just using it for traveling, you'll be okay with it. And squishing it down, I kind of don't want to get the tea everywhere. This is okay. I think I'd probably just get one more of these for traveling purposes. I like these because it had the double lid feature. This is the only one like this I got, and I think the website has the wrong size on it. I could be wrong, and if it has, I'll write some stuff. This one's kind of like a big acorn. And it has this green and red kind of Asian-y feel design to it. When I pop it open, it's slightly hard to get it. This metal right here is coated with kind of a red enamel. It does have a lid like this, opens, and it kind of looks like a, you know, an acorn inside. Fun, I did like it, but it's kind of a cumbersome shape. It's really, really big, so I probably wouldn't pick up another one, but I do like that I did get it. The next one would be this one. This is just a dragonfly one. It's a washi tape one. It does have a textured feel, like the dragonflies are raised, the kokora. It seems like the tape is secured better. Like this is the edge of the tape, but the tape actually went over above it. That way they're not meeting exactly in the center. And I can't feel anything on the, like it doesn't catch on the side. Even the top feels this way too. You can open like that. Opening's fairly easy, and it does have a pop top lid and my tea inside. Closing it is also much easier than the Japanese, or the Teavana ones. Closing it is much easier than Teavana ones. It just goes push, and it pushes down right away without any issues. These next two are kind of that same pattern with the other one. It is metal tin glazed over, and then I have it in a reddish color too. I think they called it tea on the website. These you open, and the design is right here. It does have a pop top lid with you know, the Japanese recycle and all that kinds of stuff. Popped open fairly well, holds a decent amount of tea inside. Good for, I think 2-ounce samples are really good to fit in here depending on what the tea is. The metal is comes together at the seam right there and is fairly decent. Like, I like these designs and everything. The next ones are these big ones, which I got a lot of. Let's just start off with the washi style ones with the linen. This is one which is really pretty. It has a Japanese tea side. I put my cream oolong tea because, I mean, come on, what's better than this? And a bunch of writing that I have yet to decipher what it says because calligraphy. Again, the seam is really nice. I don't catch anything. The texture on this one is much more fine. It feels nicer in the hand than the Teavana ones. Open the lid, it's silver here, and it has the stopper inside. And awesome tea that I stuck in there. And then pushing it down is as easy as pushing it down. Like, let me get the Teavana ones. Like, look, see how easy this is to push down? I just go boop, and it pushes all the air out. And then I get a similar Teavana one, and I go push, and it's not letting me push down. So this one, the Rue ones are much better designed than the ones that the Teavana has, because you just squish it and it pushes all the air out. Got that one. This one I got too. The silver, it has white and gold and leaves on it, and that's just the thing. Again, the seam, I can't feel anything catching with the seams on the top of the bottom. The gold is really shiny all the way through. It opens like this, and it has the silver top and the plastic lid. Now, and easy close. In case you're wondering, on the bottom it has nothing. This is the other washi tape one, the last one I got. Again, nothing catches on the seam. This one a little bit more so. It has very fine paper, and is this design here, which I found very pretty. When you open it up, it has the silver from the tin, and it has the stopper up top. And again, easy close. The next ones are metal ones I got. We'll start off with this one, which was purple. Purple is my favorite color. The metal seems tight, and it's gold with purple in it. The gold is really shiny and has kind of iridescent shape to it. The top is even done as well. You can open it, and the design comes all the way up to the lid and has the stopper top. And a little bit harder closed, but I'm not getting any kind of super bad resistance. This is the other one I got, which was the same kind of metal-ish design, and it has this really pretty floral design there. When you open the top, which is a little bit harder, the design is also here and has the top stopper, and closing it is much easier. One more to go after this. This would be the last metal one I got. It has this nice kind of ball flower effect to it. Easy open top, same thing, the pattern goes all the way up to the top and it closes very smoothly. And this is the last one I got to hold the very last of my teas. It does look like linen, but it is indeed a metal print. Very sturdy metal, you can open it fairly easily, and it has the stopper on top, and closing it is easy as well. Wow. So that was my giant tea tin haul. I really like all of them. I think the lowest rated one would be the Teavana ones, just because they weren't as easy to close. The ones from the French designer were amazing. I love them. She doesn't have any more on her website, so if you are interested in buying them, then you might not be able to get them anymore. Let's just say I'm probably not going to buy any more tea tins for a long time. If you have any questions or want to take a photo of your own tea tins you have and send me a link to them, that would be awesome. I like tea tins. They're so exciting, and they fill me with little fuzzies. Tea to me is so relaxing, and why not get that extra little bit of happiness when you go and reach for your tea by reaching and getting a tea that from a container that you like, that's pretty to look at. I have some. Oh, I should turn off the camera.